Libra, what's going on? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome. So guys, I'm getting ready to do June 2020 reading for the month ahead, and I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot deck to do this. And my dog is sort of peering at me over the arm of the couch off in the distance, and she looks absolutely hysterical. So, and very, very cute. I wonder how many of you have companion animals at home, which is super nice. So anyway, I'm shuffling the Romance Angel Oracle card deck because I'm going to pull one of those at the end of the read. So stay tuned for that. And meanwhile, thanks again for being here, guys. And thanks for like all your comments and subscribing to the channel. It just really does mean the world to me because I'm here to serve you guys on your journey through tarot. Anyway, I'm going to look at the main theme of the month here with the first card I'm going to pull from Gilded Tarot. Let's get into it. And I feel like I need to do a deck cut. So, I mean, this is a great card that I pulled here, and I'll show you guys in just one sec. So I pulled the Chariot card. So this is a really balanced energy that you guys, it's like I'm seeing a lot of work on the karmic soul plane for you guys where you're feeling really balanced, and even if things around you might be not super in control, you're doing a great job of just sitting back and being relaxed and calm, and no matter what is going on around you, you know. And I just love how the sun is shining through, and you guys are feeling very powerful to me in the month of June, and like very unshakable and sort of unstoppable energy available to you. And I really like that. If you notice that some people, and you'll see this sort of in like, if I have to pause suddenly, it's because I'm on the verge of a sneeze. Like first responders, like if you have ever been on a live accident site or an emergency site, there's people freaking out all over the place, which is like warranted, but then the first responders are there. And they're like, all right, they're assessing the situation, what needs to be done. Let's get things like ticking, you know, so we can resolve. How do we get to the finish line? You know, how do we all work together? So it's like you have that ability, and whether this is new or whether you've just fine-tuned it, like there's going to be something going on in your life. You're like, okay, well, that just happened. All right, so I'm not going to react. I'm just going to sort of sit back in the cut and, all right, what am I going to do next? And maybe I should ask my spirit guides, like, what's the plan? Okay, and so just say thank you for the situation. I know it can be very difficult, like if you're losing your job or somebody broke up with you. You know, I'm talking about things that are not like fatalities or natural disasters or stuff like that, because there's like, how do you look in the face of that and say thank you ever? So you know what I'm saying, but you're gonna be like rock solid. You're gonna be like that voice of reason that people are going to look to, especially yourself, knowing that you can depend on you. Like I just heard this song the other day, Charlie's Angels by Destiny's Child, last week, and it just really hit me like, you know, I depend on me. And that's what I'm seeing here for you guys. Like really just remind yourself how strong you are, and I depend on me. And you can say that to yourselves, or you can sing a little song, whatever works. So past influence, affecting this month. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe something did happen in your financial life, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you're giving yourself a good kick in the pants this month, but there are some financial issues here, and I can't tell if it's good or bad. I mean, you have an offer, and like my thing is, if it happened once, it's going to happen again. I know people say that opportunity doesn't knock twice, but opportunity always comes back around to those who are open to it and those who are calm and in the right frame of mind. So let me just pull a clarifying card on this Ace of Pentacles, because I don't know, like a past influence, and maybe it's coming back. You know, maybe that opportunity is coming back. Yeah. Nine of Cups, lots to celebrate, lots of friends to celebrate with. you know, taking everyone down the pub, standing them to drinks, or picking up the tab for the whole pub if it's not a big one. You know, just really something to celebrate. So something is coming back around for you, absolutely. And it's because of this absolute sort of control you have over yourself to say, all right, that happened and I'm gonna figure it out, and I trust the universe is gonna put me step by step exactly where I need to be on my path. So just keep on rocking yourself out and like totally be dedicated to acting like the highest version of yourself in every possible situation, you know. So let's see roadblocks of the month, you guys, but it looks like you guys are pretty solid. All right, here it is. So here's the Four of Cups. So, all right, you got to stay open, you guys. There's like this opportunity. It just comes in many, many different shapes and forms. So look at everything. The universe is offering you something in the sense of this cup coming out of the sky, being held by the source or God, you know, whatever your belief system is, you guys. Don't look past it. If somebody's offering you something and maybe you don't particularly care for that person, like, this is where your balanced energy is going to come in. Like, sometimes, you know, the delivery system isn't going to suit or align with you 100%. You're going to feel like, I think you should get lost. Or like, how did you even get my phone number right now? Like, don't shoot the messenger. Like, really, you got to look past the delivery method and look at what is being offered to you, because sometimes things come in like, what do they say? God works in mysterious ways. It's not a joke, you know, it came from somewhere, because things just happen like really weirdly. Like if you look and think your phone is ringing, unknown number, ignore. Who is it really? And maybe they don't want to leave a voicemail. You know, maybe it's somebody with that job offer, or, you know, hey, like, you've won $100 million or whatever it is. You know, you can't ignore. Don't ignore the messenger, okay? So don't let that be your roadblock. And then something that somebody else gets and you're like, oh, I could have had that. Possibilities of the month. Brand new ideas coming in, brand new start. You guys have a really big month ahead of you. Like, you've got happiness with the Nine of Cups. You've got great big abundance here with the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, you've got the Chariot where you're just absolutely like, yeah, I'm the one operating this ride. Thanks so much. But then there's this little piece of you where's like, well, I'm not going to answer the door today because I'm not in the mood, or get the phone, or that looks like a suspicious email, or I don't like that person. I'm not going to believe the tip that they gave me. Like, disregard that. And like, think rationally, you know, and think without emotion sometimes. When you leave emotion out of decisions, it can really help you. And it'll help you tune into the universe to a higher degree. So yeah, cool reading for you guys. So let's pull a Romance Angel Oracle card here, because you've got everything on lock. You just have to really pay attention to your intuition, and don't let that creeping sense of doubt get the better of you. So meanwhile, this is odd. This says retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So it's basically the opposite of everything I was just saying. So, like, really just disconnect yourself emotionally is what I'm seeing here. And look at things in an analytical way. You don't have to really just run away from everything. You just need to not feel so passionate or dispassionate. Like, be that energy of the first responder where you're assessing and let everything, like, seeing all the possibilities. Like, you can look at completely different timelines and say, okay, well, if I do this, then this is going to happen, or that, or that, or that. And that's what you need right now. Like, don't ignore things, you know. And I know this retreat card came in, but I just don't believe it. So I'm going to pull a card over that. So we've got the Two of Wands, you know, so you really are at the beginning of something big here. And maybe you do need time to yourself, but honestly, it's time to disconnect from the world, but not hugely. Disconnect from the emotion that's coming in from the world. Like, disregard all of that, because, and this is where watching like really negative TV programming, and it's called programming for a reason, can really affect you. You know, all the bad news, all that stuff, it can really just affect you in a negative way. So that's the kind of retreat that I'm seeing. Like, don't watch movies that are going to inspire you in the wrong direction, and don't watch like murder mysteries or portrait of a serial killer and like get you all freaked out, so that when that knock comes on the door, you're like, oh my god, you know, it's the reincarnation of Jeffrey Dahmer. You know, it's like, where do you live? You know what I mean? So really take care of yourself and really take care of this balanced emotion, so that you can allow this great big wealth and abundance and joy and happiness and brilliance to come visit you, you know, and so you can have this beautiful journey unfold. You might even attract somebody, you know, a life partner if you're single right now. So the only downfall here is like missing out on messages. That's what I'm seeing. So stay really connected to yourself and your balanced higher self. Just a tip, you guys, like if I'm getting a little bit freaked out because I'm a drama queen, I'll just say higher self take over. And it's amazing the change that can come over you, because your higher self is like, all right, your angels and your higher self, they're not going to step in and help you unless you ask them. So I'm like, okay, I need help from the angels. I usually specify Archangel Michael or Archangel Gabriel. And I'll say, like, right out loud, higher self take over. Like, I need help right now, because I don't want to turn into a great big sopping drama queen mess, because I spent a lot of time doing that. And it's not worth it. It's so not productive. So anyway, guys, here. So I hope you have a really great month. It looks like you could like turn the key to a greater opportunity in June. So I hope it does happen for you. Take care. Bye.